Hello everyone, welcome to Ring Diaries here at Church of Uganda Family TV with me, Fiona Mboa, where we talk about everything and anything to do with marriage. I will keep giving a disclaimer, we don't bring experts. All of us just come to share experiences and to see how to make our marriages better. Today we're going to have a blend. We have, on my right, we have Tony Odongo, who's been married for 6 years. And then on my left, we have Tumusiime Preston, who is single. So today we're going to have a show where these people are going to tell us about why marriage. Actually, why marriage? You're very welcome to the show, Preston.
Thank you.
And Tony, thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Tony has been married for 6 years, so I'm going to start with Preston.
All right.
When you think about marriage, what comes to your mind?
Okay, thank you so much. When I hear about marriage, I look at two things. First is submission.
Submission.
Yes, majorly on the side of the woman. Two, I look at the smallest like something that is a jail. That you have to agree with whatever comes with.
I needed a lady here to just hear what you're saying. Submission
Yes, submission.
and jailbreak.
No, it's not jailbreak, it's actually jail. You're going into a jail. Like there are things like in jail, you have things you want to do, but you can't do them because there are certain rules that you have to follow. So that's what I look at in marriage.
So you think marriage is a jail?
Problems. Apparently.
Tony, is marriage a jail? Is marriage actually a jail?
First of all, I want to thank you for hosting.
Okay.
But to me, as a married man, I feel like marriage is a relief.
It's a relief. You've had
not
Preston.
actually a jail. Because this is a situation where you share ideas as wife and husband.
Right.
And in a situation whereby a man you are overwhelmed, woman can come in and support. So that becomes a two-way traffic. You all share ideas for proper development. But if you say a jail, okay, according to him, he may be right because people understand differently when it comes to marriage. Because maybe you are still in courtship or you are dating, so you don't know who you are ready to settle with. And such challenges are there. Yes.
But do you actually know that there's some married people who feel like they're in jail?
Yeah, it depends on the type of partner you choose. I may also say I'm in jail, but when you don't know what kind of jail are you in life imprisonment? Are you in a
Some 4 years.
You're in for some 3
Some
weeks.
3 weeks. But to me, I feel like men who say that they are in prison, actually in the marriage, then it means they have problems in their relationship, either with the woman or even with the family.
Do you think that has an element of who you marry?
Exactly. And that is why before you get married, you first have to date a woman for some quite period of time. You get to know her very well, the character, the family members, background. Before you get into marriage, you have first to study that. But people who get in jail in relationship, these are me who got a wife like last week and I proposed her straight away and I'm wedding. I've not known her character. How does she behave when she's angry? And how does she behave when she's annoyed? Or when she's happy? So there, by the time you get in marriage, that's when you start realizing and you start feeling yourself like, oh, it's like I'm in prison.
Preston,
Yeah.
he's talked about dating.
Dating.
What is dating?
I'm-
What is your
I'm-
understanding?
I'm just going to base on a life story. This 3 years back, I had this very beautiful girl. We understood each other. Okay, we started dating. What I understand by dating, I'm going to be is like when people, I don't know how to term it, like when people start being together, staying together, but when they are not married, like officially married.
But you're staying together.
Yes, you're staying together. Some people term it as courtship, but to me that is the dating part of it. Because now you're getting to know the real person you're going to live with.
Okay, now I'm confused. And help me.
Yes.
So for you, dating is I've seen this person.
Yes.
I bring you to my home.
Yes.
We stay together.
Yes.
Even when you're not married.
Yes. To me that is dating.
Is that dating? Isn't that marriage?
That's it's more
It
or
is
less like
marriage.
cohabiting.
That is already.
No, to me marriage is when you officially.
Then we would have few people married in Uganda.
That means we have few people who are married in Uganda. According to me.
For you, dating is you come, we stay
Yes.
together, we learn each other.
Yes. Then this thing, because they're seeing each other, that's when probably we go on dates. Like I take you to your place. I go
Now
to
that
your
is
place.
seeing.
To me.
But I'm so happy I'm married because this. So there is seeing each other.
Yes.
Then there is dating. Where dating here, in Preston's view, is we stay together.
Yeah, but we are not married officially. Because marriage is supposed to be official.
So what are you doing unofficially staying with someone?
Getting to know each other more. Let me just give a scenario. Tony and Fiona. There is when you have a friend and you guys like, I'm renting somewhere and then we meet, I come to your place, you come to my place.
That is seeing each other.
Yes, now that is you're with your friend, you're very okay because he comes for like a day, he sleeps over, he goes back. Then there's this time when you start staying with your friend. Then you start
That is what you're calling dating.
Then you start realizing that this person actually, he can't even buy toilet paper. It's me to buy that. This guy can't even at least buy a kilo of sugar. You get? So now you start knowing the real person. To me, that is dating. Now that's when you see like friends, when the friends start staying together, they start fighting. Like, hey, this guy, you took my thing, you didn't bring it back and what. But now when someone just comes at your place, like, takes tea, you're like, it's okay, it's just a one day thing.
So you can actually see very many people.
Yeah,
from your experience.
Yeah. Yes.
Tony, please save me because
So now that means that you can even date more than 5 girls.
No, you can see.
No.
You can see.
Seeing.
You can see.
To me, seeing is I
the
bring you
seeing
to
you're saying is the normal dating people do.
Yes, I see you. I bring you in my house today. I have you. The next day, you don't come. I've seen you. But if we are in a house, like for a week or a month, or even more than a month, that means that we are already married. Though we are not yet officially wedded or engaged, that means that we are already married. This person now knows you very well.
What is marriage?
Okay. The good thing the topic is why marriage. What is marriage, Tony?
Marriage is a fashion relationship.
It's a
Fashion relationship, an agreement between a man and a woman. So that's why I'm saying before a
He's
woman.
dating.
Yes.
Where if I agree to come and stay at your
You
home,
are
we are actually
you have
married.
to
agreed.
me, it's dating.
For your dating.
Yeah. So you have agreed now. So before a woman comes in your house, even if for 2 months, you have agreed at certain points.
So meaning
So how many people have you married?
according to Tony, there are very many.
There are very many, you see.
I am trying to understand, Preston.
Yes.
Dating for you is you stay with someone in the same house for a long period of time.
Yes. Probably like 3 years, 4
Oh
years.
God.
That is already married.
It's even longer than most people are married.
Yes, that's how it's supposed to be.
So what is
That is-
courtship?
you are now
That is
cohabiting.
cohabiting. So what is courtship?
Courtship is now like the two of you. Like it's part of dating. It's like a subset. Because I think courtship is why it involves a sexual. But bit of it.
So courtship involves section.
I think.
So dating, we are staying together, but we are not involved in this.
That's why I said courtship is more or less like a subset.
I am confused. I don't.
It's
But
more or less.
once you go more than 2 years
Yes.
and you are staying together in the same house,
It's marriage.
it's already married.
According
Because
to the
even
law
the
or
girl
reality.
herself will have told the parents that I have someone I'm staying with.
I know someone who has been with a woman for 6 years, and the parents don't know. Not the father's side, not the mother's side. Like none of them knows, and they are happily together.
And what do you think they are doing? Are they in marriage or they
I
are
thought
in
marriage, your
courtship?
parents are supposed to know.
Are they
I
having
am
kids?
so sorry, but
They don't have kids. They don't have a kid for 6 years. You see?
So that becomes is a blogger.
Blogger, what do you mean by that?
so
That
marriage.
means,
Okay, Tony has told us marriage is an agreement
Between two people.
between two people, and usually, and it has to be lawful. It's not just we agree by the,
Yes.
but also verbal agreement should be. Okay, it's not.
It's supposed to be lawful. That's what
I
I
think
mean.
family TV is going to. They are going to chase me out. But in
Yes.
okay, so there are different types of marriages.
Yeah.
We have
Customary,
customary, the one which is the
church,
traditional marriage, church marriage,
Then
Hindu.
the law thing.
Yes.
Yes.
But marriage, as he said, is agreement, lawful agreement
Yeah.
of two people to stay together. So what I'm failing to wrap my mind around is you stay with someone's child for 6 years and you think you're dating because they don't know you.
That people did for 10 years.
But you can't be dating when we are staying together.
But again, we have said marriage is supposed to be lawful. So if anything is not lawful, it's not marriage. So probably we would say you're cohabiting, but to me cohabiting is more or less like dating, because no one is going to, anyway, they're not going to agree that this is so and so's wife, this is so and so's husband.
But my girls have suffered. So, Tony, please help. Because I don't know how to start on this. Please help my young brother here to understand
What marriage?
what marriage actually is.
one of the things you should not follow what your friend has done, or maybe you intend also to do that. But once you stay for 6 years with a woman in the house, to me I feel like you're already
You've already understood
married,
that person.
but not lawfully.
Yeah.
You've not understood the
That's
person, and maybe you are fearing the parents to know that you are ready with their daughter, or you are not ready to be married lawfully. Because like for you, you are still a single gentleman. I believe that you are also planning to get married. For
Are you
you
planning to date or get
to
married?
get married
Soon,
soon.
not planning, not soon.
Okay, that is okay. But to me, I feel like it is better for you as a man
Yeah.
to be open to the kind of lady you are staying with. Like maybe their situation as to why they have taken 6 years when they are not yet married officially. Maybe the man is telling the woman, look here, I'm not ready, maybe I'm still studying, I want first to construct, I want to open up a business, something. There must be string attached. Yes, according to me, that's what I say. But in real sense, you can date a woman for 2 months maybe.
And she becomes someone.
Yes.
But
When she's frequenting at your home and you are staying
I'm
together,
going
you
to
get
put this
to
in
know.
perspective of people my age, like 25, 28, 30, 35. We have
35 is old.
No,
Okay,
a man
continue.
is still young.
Mama.
A man is still young at 35, unlike a woman. But you realize that,
But this man's idea. So a man at 35 is young, a woman is old.
yeah, actually, that's the right age a man is supposed to get married.
At 35?
Yes. Because now I think by 35 a man is kind of financially stable and what. So whatever I'm saying, I'm actually basing on my experiences. You see, you have, for example, like us, you have a girlfriend. So you're not yet married officially. She's going to tell you, Preston, I don't want to give birth to my kids before you buy a car. Then this girl gets pregnant. You know?
You're still dating.
Yeah,
You're still
and
dating.
she has given you a condition that I don't want to get pregnant when you don't have a car. I don't want me to be pregnant and I'm on a board or something like that. Then this girl, I'm going to use this word, stupidly gets pregnant. You get. That means she's going to bring stress on me because she has already shown you her color that I don't want to get pregnant,
And here she has gone
and here she has accepted to do so. You understand? So the problem with the girls right now, they are not actually what they preach to be. She gives you a different picture. Then when you guys settle in and what, now she knows she has you over, like she controls you, because there are people who have kids even before getting married. So now she knows I have this man. Because there are girls like who get pregnant just to keep a man. Very many. Actually, it's so funny. They are our age who are doing that. A young girl, you would think like she probably has a lot of men who can take her, who are even better than you. But now she loves you and what, but she's manipulating you. She's trying to capture you using something. That's why you see right now, young men are not so much into, be like, let me date this one for 6 years, probably have kids. Have kids.
Preston, we need to first agree. It's not dating.
It's what?
You can't be with someone's daughter for 6 years and you're saying you're dating.
To be lawful. We agree to that, all of us, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So the moment you guys are not going to church,
but you're not dating, you're cohabiting. Let's say you've been cohabiting.
Cohabiting is not a form of marriage.
Yes, it's not a form of marriage.
Yes.
But Preston, you see now, actually my worry is you're staying with a girl
for 6 years.
And for her, she thinks she's actually married to you. And for you think you're dating. Do you realize that how we get things wrong from the word?
So that's not my problem. The problem is the woman, because you're supposed to know that we are not married.
Who is supposed to marry who?
Who is supposed to marry? The man. Yes. I think the man is supposed to marry the woman.
Then now comes the problem.
Yes. So that means me, myself, the man, I know I'm not married to you. So what gives you the audacity to think I'm married to you?
Because I'm staying in your house.
Staying in my house. What does that mean?
Okay, let me ask you this simple question.
Yes.
You are staying with her in your house for over like 5 years, as you said, and you are saying you are not married officially.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid if you find her with another man in your house, what would you scream for?
Scream? You leave.
What is wrong with the boys of this generation?
You leave.
You
like, why would you
saying
scream?
that
you would not be bothered.
You is my wife
I know
house.
There are some people who have that mentality that if you stay with someone for 6 years, you're married. I don't have that mentality. You can't. If I'm paying for the rent, I buy the food, it is my house. Unless we are married. That's when it becomes a combined effort. Even if I'm paying for it. But if we are not married, it is my house.
So if
even when you bang that door, I say, hey, go, Gundi. You're banging my door. You get it? I'm not saying like, you're going to break that. I'll say, you're banging my door. That is the statement a man is supposed to use.
So, person, I think I need to understand. I don't know, maybe I'm just too old. So you would not actually be bothered if this girl was seeing someone else?
No, not at the moment.
So that means you are just
if we are not officially married. No, I'm not taking you for granted because the moment that I'm providing for the things at home, it means I'm not taking you for granted.
But then why would you be doing that? Because you can't wait.
Because we love each other. But again,
you love each
other.
It's not a must that if we love. No, I can love you. For example, like the way you see parents. You see a parent has this kid who does drugs and what.
But they still love their child.
It's the same thing. Because I think a relationship that involves marriage is more or less like sacrificing. Because
my heart bleeds for all the young girls out there. If this is the mentality we have in society.
The young girls have to understand what actually is out there. Because girls want money.
They want money.
They actually do want money, even if they pretend they don't. Most girls are with men who are not financially stable, but a girl will stay if she realizes that probably in the future
you'll get money.
Yes. But if she realizes that there is nothing for this man in the future, she's not going to stay. And very many girls are being entailed in that circle of like, my man will probably get better. That was.
But you see, this young girl is saying my man may get better. This boy is saying, if we are staying together, I'm not married to you. Actually, I have no responsibility towards you.
You have to accept the fact that we are not married. It's the fact. Okay, the main point, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not being arrogant.
No. I like the fact that you're being real, and maybe this is what most boys are thinking about.
Almost 80%, I think.
But I stay with you for 6 years and saying we are dating?
And if you have a child, still you are dating.
I'm shocked that you get... If you have a child, I don't know, but you've already made a scene.
The sin is having a child.
No, like you're not. I think the Bible says you're not supposed to have like sex before marriage.
So why are you staying with someone's child for 6 years?
And
Why
you are
did you
staying
allow to
here.
come?
Why did you allow to come? So my problem is because I allow to come stay with you.
Yeah, no. Now,
But you agree.
now let me just give. Actually,
also
actually, that
accepted
question
that
has just
come in.
opened up. Most men don't marry because they want. Very few. There are those that do it because they want. But most men get married because the women force them in the bedrooms. Like my friends are getting married
Okay.
and what and what.
Preston, Tony, please help
Tony,
me here.
you want to tell me,
Can
Tony?
really
Let's
a
be
woman-
honest.
Can a woman
Tony,
press
Tony.
you a man in the
Yeah.
bedroom?
Yes, I've been forced to do things in the, What are you talking
When
about?
you are sober.
What? Yes. Very many.
Even Brinko is agreeing. I think he has also been forced to.
I'm telling you
Tony,
the truth.
please help me.
Because
Help me
the
here.
situation
I wanted to
whereby-
ask Tony. Tony, haven't you been forced to do something?
In relation to what?
Like your woman, like you don't want to do something, but there's a way. Women, they have their things they do. She cooks for you and whatever. Other
She cooks
things
a nice dish
you
and
get,
makes you do
then
something you don't want.
You understand? That's what I'm trying. Like, you've not been forced to do something that you don't want, and
That
like
one
the
can-
woman.
That
But it's a
scenario
compromise,
can happen.
that's
but
That's why I
marriage.
said.
compromise,
That's why I
like-
said marriage is a sacrifice, and most of us don't want to sacrifice, and majorly the women, because a man is a man. The moment a man loves you, he will do anything for you, which is not the case for the women.
The women do what?
And the women have like like
You have.
this one will do, this one will
They have
do.
options.
Yes.
So
But
for-
a man doesn't have to have options because you're the one deciding. But
Tony, help me with, because I have
So
even.
where I want to ask you, there is this point where I actually got interested, where you say, even if I stay with her for 6 years and I get her with another man,
I'm not bothered.
I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
So my question is, then why are you
Why are
staying
you
with
together?
her? Why are you
But again,
together?
I said that like you came to my house.
You just
Forcefully
came
or-
forcefully. Don't you agree?
It doesn't matter. You have, as a woman, the same way I have my principles, the woman should have her principles.
She should refuse to come.
Yes. I have a friend of mine, no, actually a cousin. They got, because I did campus from 2016 till 2019. These guys got each other in first semester 2016. And I can assure you that cousin of mine even wanted to beat me one day when I told him it will end in tears. He's like, wait, you don't know how much I love this woman. So they were together 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Last year was 2024. 2023, these guys got married. You get? That means they were together for around 7. Now it's like the 8th year they were together. And we're like, you can't get married. You don't have enough money. You're just jumping into marriage like, you guys, I love this woman. You understand? So they did their kuchara. After like 3 months, they did their introduction. After 1 week, they did wedding. But I didn't go for the I didn't go for the kuchara. I didn't go for the introduction. And he really got annoyed by that because we were so close. I went for the wedding. But when I went for the wedding, they did something small and nice. And the woman, she actually said, she was like, for us, many people didn't believe that we can do this because we are young, we don't have enough money. But what we wanted was us to get married.
Legalize
It wasn't
this thing.
about
The
what is there,
What
like
you
what
present.
lights, what camera, what no. It's about us. And these are people who left their wedding without a single date. Not a single date. There are very many people who get married and they have dates of over 200 million. These people got married. So now
they
that
did
is
something they could handle.
that is something I understand.
Been there,
I want such a relationship, like people who really understand each other. And this guy, every time it's just
So
Bella this, Bella this, Bella this.
So that one
So-
has
So I
got
want
the
someone who
real
is like
answer
that.
of the
The
question.
woman understood what she wanted, the man knew what she wanted. Unlike these other girls of ours.
But do you have a
And she was-
as for now,
and-
do you
and
have
she
a
was in local-
girlfriend
I don't
you
have.
are dating?
I don't have.
But when we are saying these things, we need to, because his dating is different from the one we
From
know.
marriage.
So we need
His
to be.
dating is completely
is
different.
marriage.
6 years,
Mine
7
is the
years.
reality.
And this
That
is
we
the
are
reality that we're
facing
actually
right
facing
now.
right now. But when my issue is, meaning there are some young girls there who think you're dating, yet From your explanation, you're just seeing each other.
The reason I've given you my cousin's story, it was because he wanted the girl to move in with him after campus. The girl refused. Like, I'm not coming.
Until
So she had her principles.
Oh, that's why you're saying the girls don't have principles.
Yes, she was like, I'm not coming in your house until, because she was like, let's do introduction, I'm okay. But the parents were like, no, just do
a small wedding
small
and get
everything.
done with it.
No, it wasn't even the parents. It was them
Them
that
that
two.
told
They're
them.
like, they,
So you're saying you
So the
mistreat
girl
my
had-
girls because they have no principles.
yeah, they don't have principles.
We're going to take a short break on that note. And when we come back, we're going to continue with this interesting conversation of this single man who has opened my eyes to what our young girls are actually going through versus the married one. Don't go away. I'm Fiona Mbowa here at Church of Uganda Family TV with Ring Diaries.